All right, let's get a bunch of guys on here and see if we can pull this thing. Well, got an interesting call yesterday. I guess it's flooding in Colorado. So Terry with the Diamond T says I kind of need to come and get it out of there because the road behind his house is washed out and they're gonna tear it up and redo it. The railroad, I don't know, easement, something. So he said there's not much room, but he's got the truck dug out to where I can load it up. So in the next couple days I got to get it loaded up. I was going to take the mini semi truck, however I've loaded it for the car show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dodge truck, I'm going to borrow a trailer from my neighbor Chuck, and we're going to boogie up and probably meet McKay up there somewhere because he's in the process of moving back from Pennsylvania. So he said he'd stop by and give me a hand, and we'll meet him in Colorado and go have some fun. So ride along. Well, it's dark 4:30 in the morning, and we are at the pilot here. Got my buddy Chuck's trailer, Chuck Candle. Thank you, Chuck, neighbor Chuck. And we are gonna do 2,000 miles, turn it around in 2 days, Colorado Springs and back. So I don't know, we might as well just get it started. That's all I gotta say. Put it in gear and roll. I-40 to Albuquerque. Well, we're about an hour into the trip. We're just the other side of Kingman, and we're already hitting weather. It's the fun of doing a turn and burn. You never really get to pick your weather, your climate. You just go for it. Well, rolling here into Flagstaff. Making better time than the old Model A did. Been rolling about 78 mile an hour since we left Havasu. Great thing about this old Dodge truck, I don't have to stop for anything. I got 100 gallons of fuel in the back. I just turn the fuel valve on and automatically fills the tank back up. We just keep on rolling. So we should make really good time. Through Flagstaff, entering the Navajo Indian Res. Sounds like war drums to me. Rolling up on 11 o'clock, and we just left Gallup, New Mexico. So I think we got to go to Albuquerque, and then we're taking 25 north to Pueblo and Colorado Springs. Keep on rolling. We've used one full tank of fuel. I think that's 20 something gallons. Probably used 20 usable, really. It's a 24 gallon tank, and it's almost full again on the autofill, so ain't no stopping. Albuquerque may be my first stop. It's pretty good, Havasu to Albuquerque. Almost to Albuquerque, 520 something miles. No stops yet. Still trucking. Awful pretty country out here. We're just about to cross over the border from New Mexico to Colorado and still haven't stopped, and I'm due for a stop. So probably going to hit this next little town up here and grab myself something to eat and throw some trash out of the truck, and then we'll boogie on. Be a few hours from Colorado Springs. Couldn't take it any longer. I had to stop. I had to get out of this dang truck. Did 680 miles. That's kind of a new record for me. Not stopping, not getting out, not checking anything. Just go, go, go. So we're about 2 hours away, and got a little surprise up there. McKay is moving back from Pennsylvania. He's moving his stuff right now, and he just landed in Colorado Springs. So he's gonna come help me load the truck. Pretty awesome. And then we're gonna truck back to Havasu tomorrow. So we should be able to get that thing loaded tonight if all goes well. So we'll get back out into traffic here and make some tracks. I was just rolling along here admiring this old set of power lines. In some places the power lines are pretty low to the ground. Those things have got to be from the 20s or 30s. That is early electricity at its finest. They're in pretty good shape too. I wonder if they still use them. I haven't seen any broken wires. A couple insulators missing, I guess. Yeah, a couple poles are missing insulators. Yeah, they got the old screw on top insulators. Yeah, they're only about 10 feet off the ground in most places. Kind of cool. They've been around along here for a couple miles. Got a load of coal. Bet you that's coming out of Wyoming. Heading down there to power all them electric cars. Love it. Coal train. So there was 3 engines in the front. And there's 2 in the back. Another 10 or 15 minutes we'll be there. Pikes Peak International Raceway on the sign there. We'll have that truck loaded before dark. And me and McKay will be off to a steak dinner.
Hi.
Fancy meeting you clear up here on this here mountaintop. What do you say? Traffic's back clear up out on the interstate.
Let's make her happen, Cap.
Yeah, we're gonna make her happen. We made it here. McKay's gonna jump out and get some backing me up footage.
Are you worn out?
Oh yeah.
Your butt stuck to the seat?
Shut off all day.
Oh man.
I stopped for 4 minutes and got a cheeseburger to go. That's it.
Oh man.
I got rigor mortis. You sat here and got your shotgun out and you like protected this thing like it was your first child.
Went to get my lunch and stuff.
Well, it was sitting over there and he put it on dollies and got it out to here.
Yeah, I got
Pretty cool.
$2 for the front if we need them.
Yeah, we shouldn't. It should roll. We got winches. It'll drag. We'll drag her. But there the beauty is.
Just didn't want them things to get broken.
Yeah, I hear you. This is like a monumentous event. Tell me who you guys are. Give me your names. What's your name, sir?
Ted.
Ted?
Larry.
Larry.
Scott.
Scott.
Reggie.
How long have you guys known this crazy character?
About 71 years.
71 years.
No. I've known him
Now they're
67.
67. You know the difference between 67 and 70?
I've known him since kindergarten.
So how long have you owned this truck?
Oh, about 20 years, that's all.
And it's been sitting here since before you built this
Before I
shop.
built the garage, yes.
And
that's a 20-year-old garage.
all these guys have come to see this thing off because they want to see this thing run.
Well, they want also was going to help me push if I had to push.
I don't think we'll have to push. I think we got that figured out.
Yeah, I picked it up in Manzanola, Colorado. And the guy who I bought it from the out of a farm auction in Sugar City, Colorado.
Okay.
So
what does it say on the door?
O.L. Cooper
O.L. Cooper.
out of Loveland, Colorado, and I think it used to haul produce.
That's pretty cool.
And then somewhere in the bucket, there's a 1939 license plate, and also, but it's a Colorado. It's a 1933 Colorado plate.
Nice.
You're not going to be able to use it in Arizona though.
Hey, I might try.
And then
I might try to get
that's
away with
the
it.
extra horn,
Terry.
and there should be a
Cool.
hubcap in there, and then down here on this side, I think there's an extra one of those smudge pots.
Okay. Looks like there's an extra quart of oil laying there.
Yep.
Did you leave me a quart of oil to
No,
go through
man.
that rod hole?
Well, I don't know. And what else?
So does the back turn when it's off the dollies?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, well
'Cause
we'll get it up close because
we
I think
drug
the
it up
dollies
here.
will help it.
We drug
And
it
then
up
once we get it up close, we will pull the dollies out from under it and roll it up on the trailer. But
key still in ignition.
I love that. Look at that drive shaft. Look how spindly that drive shaft is.
Yep.
Like that is just amazing for the day. That's the original muffler. Pretty original, intact old truck.
Yep, used to be, like I said, haul produce out of Loveland. Because that's a big farming community, you know.
So what do they grow mostly?
Onions, sugar beets, sweet potatoes.
Well, we might just nickname this Terry Sweet Potato.
Well,
Terry Sweet Potato. Love it. All righty, McKay. I got a project here. So this is a package from Alan at Yankum Rope, and I've added a couple extra pulleys because I don't know how much more we're going to need, but we're basically going to try to load this truck by hand. What was it, Casey and Ben?
Yeah.
They pulled a car through the parking lot sideways
By hand.
using this. So I don't know how many we'll be. We'll probably be at 20 to 1 or 30 to 1. But we got a couple of 60 plus year old geezers to help us.
I'd say you better be closer to 70.
70 go up.
Terry's saying closer to 70. So we're gonna hook this stuff on and we're gonna give this a try.
For a snack book.
All right, let's get a bunch of guys on here and see if we can pull this thing. I am just curious as hell. You ready? We're actually moving it.
But we ain't uphill yet.
Okay, hold on. We are uphill. Terry, you're such a freaking hater. I mean, we just moved that truck. How many guys were on this road? 5, 6 guys?
It was going pretty smooth.
It was. Like. Well, Alan from Yankum Rope, your little device works pretty good. I don't know what we were there. What do you think, McKay? We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We were 9 or 10 to 1 with three younger guys and 3 older guys giving it everything they had. So horsepower wise, I would put it at about 2 horsepower.
Real horses, though.
Yeah, if it was a Clydesdale, then maybe a half, but works pretty slick. I highly recommend it. Those pulleys, they work wonders. I can only imagine if you were up in a tree and down in a creek and pulling a Jeep sideways, they have to work pretty phenomenal, you know. And the rope's not hard on your hands like the cables, and yeah, works pretty good. I appreciate it, you guys, and we're gonna head back for the hut in Arizona where it's warm. Feels good up here. This doesn't
Yeah,
suck.
this is
You
nice.
guys know this is nice weather.
It's still hot for us, but it's still nice.
Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you again.
See ya. Take care.
So we got her all loaded up. No, we won't. We'll lock it up. Now we got to squeeze out of this here driveway. This ought to be interesting. Okay, it's awful dark, but we got this thing loaded up. McKay says he's tired. I think I did more miles than he did today, but he did more yesterday than I've done in, I don't know. How many have you done so far?
1,600.
1,600. So how many did you do today?
No, I only did like 600 miles today.
Well, you're not even any fun.
Miles today.
I did 680 without getting out of the truck.
Oh, I got out of the truck.
I did 680 and then I stopped. But anyway, we're gonna get a early start in the morning after we go eat us a piece of dead cow and head for Havasu. His truck's parked on the other side of the bushes. You'll see a lot of it. We're getting our morning started. Get this old girl to Havasu. So let's not waste any time. Well, we're rolling through Pueblo, Colorado. Pueblo, Colorado is where this truck spent a lot of its time hauling produce, is what the old feller said. Pretty interesting. So basically this old truck spent most of its life up here in Loveland and Pueblo and Colorado Springs. I don't think it's ever been anywhere else from what I can tell. So it's now going out to Arizona, so kind of a cool moment for the old truck leaving the area. Looks like we've smoked a tire. So that ought to be exciting. That swapped out, and
That one's flat on the box.
you think that one's a little bit low? Hey, you're standing in the road, man. I'm standing in the road. These look good. They're doing good. Not hot at all.
Floor jack
You got a floor jack?
on the back of the trailer.
Let me, I got some blocks. Let me pull it up on some blocks and we'll go from there. Pitch stop, McKay.
It wasn't quite NASCAR, but it'll work.
Nice. Well, we've stopped here on the other side of Albuquerque. Okay, over here needs a little bit of juice. And we're gonna check some tie downs. Yep, that one's good. Tire's still flat. Our tire's holding up. Looks good, it's not too hot. So chances are we'll make Flagstaff for sure. Everything else looks good. So we'll get a cheeseburger and hit the road. Picking up a little weather. That's a cool little bridge. It's part of Route 66 right there. Don't really see a lot of those old iron bridges out west here. I don't know why they didn't use them, but they just didn't. Most of them are just little concrete bridges, but yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we fueled, we've ate lunch. We're rolling for Flagstaff. Hopefully we make Flagstaff by dark. Just another quick pit stop here at Winslow? No, Joe City. Forget where I'm at. Losing my mind. McKay, he's stopping for fuel all the time, so it doesn't suck. We have to get out and walk around, but yeah, riding good. I had to put another strap on down the road. Strap on. the wind was trying to suck the doors open. It was blowing so hard. So anyway, McKay's fueled up. Hey, you think we'll make it to Flagstaff now?
I don't know. All you got to do is hold your arms up and blow you clear to Flagstaff.
Yeah, the wind is howling, dude. I thought it was gonna blow the doors off the truck, honestly. Like it was, the one door kept pulling open. I was like, I better get another strap on there. So yeah, we put an extra strap on. All right, I'll flip around and catch up with you. Yep, McKay, he's a fan. He's a fan. Pulled in here to Flagstaff. McKay said we were gonna roll 70, but what did I tell you?
You said you'd have me to 85 by the end of the day, and he did.
I went to take a video of him, and I got up alongside of him, and he was like, I ain't having none of this, and he just took off like a bat out of hell. I was beginning to think his truck didn't do 85, but anyway, no casualties. The extra strap held up good. No more tires. No more broken rims. You can see this broken rim. Well, I guess you can. We'll show you when we get home. But anyway, we're gonna go drop our stuff in a room, and then we're gonna go find us something to eat and take a nap, and then we're gonna be in Havasu tomorrow in about 4 hours. Before noon? You think so, huh? I was thinking if we kept trucking, we could probably be there by 11, but the way construction's going, I'm not gambling on it. We sat in construction for about a half hour, and it sucked. Well, we got an early start in Flagstaff. Truck's running good. Truck's riding good. I stopped on the side of the road and picked Desiree some sunflowers. Sunflowers are her favorite, so there's lots of sunflowers out here on the side of the road, so I had to stop and adjust my fuel valve a little on my super fuel tank. And the next stop will be Havasu. McKay's back behind me just a little bit. He had to stop for fuel so that he could make the final leg. But yeah, really pretty up here this morning. A little overcast. It rained most of the night, so well, we made it home. It's about 9 o'clock. We get this truck cleaned out, get that unloaded, and get the trailer back over to my neighbor Chuck, and get on with our day. See if we can make that old Diamond T roll, and then we'll be able to move it around and assess it and decide where to start. Well, it's time to get the tires off the Diamond T. And new tires coming, so we're gonna get them all off. And we're gonna move the Diamond T over against the house over here. This tire here, check it out. The tread is just falling off, like literally. Pretty rough. Anyway, get on these and see if we can get them off. That's a full-on workout right there. I can't even wait to get going on them split rims. We're going to get the other side done, and I'm going to put that tire on the front so that I can move this thing until my tires get here. So that's enough for today. What are you doing? People standing around in green shirts like you got nothing to do. Dang.
Waiting on you.
Waiting on me. It's time to move the Diamond T. Got no brakes. Oh, there's a little bit of brake. Thanks for watching.